So hello gamers and welcome back to Best Setups, the series. Today we're going to be looking at the M16A4. If you guys didn't know, we're going through all these guns by rank. So I've done every single gun up until this one. So if you need to set up for the AK-12, AN-94, Ace Val, Scar L, AUG 1, all those guns, I have videos on those. But yeah, check them out and subscribe if you're new, but let's get into it. For optic, I'd say anything CQC. And for barrel, muzzle brake is usually better than compensator on a burst. So I would recommend muzzle brake over compensator. But short barrel is also kind of interesting. If you want a little bit better handling, it would be okay. But it has a lot of downsides to your ranges and stuff, but overall it's okay. I guess it increases your 3-hit kill range by maybe a tiny little bit. And then muzzle booster or loudener maybe. I would just recommend muzzle brake though. And then for grip, you gotta go with folding or stubby grip on this one. I just use stubby on like basically every gun like this, but yes, you can use folding on this. For other, there's a couple of options. First off, you could use a laser and you could use remove stock. This is like a short barrel but actually has better upsides but like kind of a worse downside. Depending on how you look at it, it's a different downside. It makes your recoil higher but your movement better and your handling better. I wouldn't use it on this gun in particular. It already has pretty good movement and everything, so I would just use like a green laser, a tri-laser, and maybe a ballistics tracker, but both of those are not really that good. So personally, I'd use retractor or move stock or a laser, and most of these ammo types are pretty good. First off, 223 if you want a bigger mag, but there's a ton of downsides for this. Like you go from a 3 to a 5-hit kill to a 4 to a 6-hit kill. AP is pretty good. You get a ton of pen, 1.8 studs, but you can't 3-hit kill as far, which means you can't 1-burst that far, which is kind of annoying. So personally, I wouldn't really use it. 7.62 is interesting. You actually get like almost a 4-hit all ranges and slightly better damage ranges, which is interesting, but a smaller mag, more recoil. I don't really recommend this. There's a smaller mag conversion that's better later on this list. All point is the only one that's objectively bad. Don't use this. The only upside, I guess, is that you can 3-hit kill a little bit farther, but it's so small it's not worth a 6-hit kill at range, a bad headshot multi, worse damage ranges. It's not worth it. 25-45 is basically the objectively best one here. It increases your headshot multi, your pen, your velocity, your damage ranges, and your reload speed, and the only downside is that you get a 20-round mag, which doesn't matter because this is a burst. This is just like my M4 video, which you can check out. I have it on my channel. The M4 is a burst. It doesn't matter that it has a 20-round mag if it's a burst. So 25-45, very good. Tracerless is like, Like I say in every video, this is a very, very expensive ammo type. If you have the kills and you want to use it, but do not pre-buy it. It's way too expensive and it doesn't actually have a big upside. If anything, I would pre-buy 25-45 because it's basically a direct upgrade. You get better damage ranges, better headshot damage. 25-45 is basically a buff to the M4, the M4A1, and the M16A4, but not really the M16A3. And it was a buff on the C7A2, except that they removed it because I guess it was a little bit too strong, which I get because it had like a 360 min damage range. As you can see with this setup, like even though I'm using a muzzle brake, you can see there's like no horizontal recoil, so compensator is just going to be annoying. Personally, I prefer the M4 over this, but that doesn't mean this is a bad gun. It's actually really good, but as you can see, I'm not really like needing 30 bullets to kill people with this. 25-45 is basically like if you're a little bit better and you can hit shots better, it's a direct upgrade, and especially on the burst where it doesn't really matter to have a 30-round mag, you still get 7 bursts of ammo with this. Anyways, gamers, that is the M16A4 best setup, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.